Hi everyone, Madonna here, and this is Monica.
Hello.
So her debut on YouTube this morning, and Monica has just finished how many weeks?
Almost 6.
Almost 6 weeks of HCG. Now HCG is a weight loss process that helps to do a whole brain reset when it's done correctly. So she's nearly finished part 1, which is the very low calorie part. Next part for Monica is the hardest.
Yes.
Maintenance. So if we're not very, very specific about what she's allowed to eat, she will eat everything, including the kitchen sink. So we need to get that brain. So that's probably what we need to do. We need to get your brain into the same frame of mind that you've been for the last 6 weeks, where you are just phenomenal with moving everything.
Yeah.
So let's just have a look firstly. I'll see where we need to go with the body. Okay. Hope everyone out there is doing well. We're so lucky here in Queensland at the moment. We've had no new cases of COVID the last 2 days, 3 days, 2 days.
Yes.
So we just seem to have been lucky and got in quickly at the beginning of it. We need to whack in a goal with psychological reversal.
Okay.
Can I say what you said before?
No.
One of the things that happens as we lose weight, obviously, is that you start to feel good about your body, and then your brain goes back to the last time you felt good and all the crap that happened then, and your body goes, I need to protect myself. So we need to make sure Monica doesn't do that. That's my aim for you.
Yeah. I'm actually wearing a ring on my wedding finger.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Fitting nice and easily.
Yes, it's one that I got when we first separated.
Yes.
And after I'd lost a fair bit of weight there, I got it, and I haven't been able to wear it for donkey's ages.
Wow.
So it fits now, so,
fantastic. Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
The stuff that we... On the opposite, Jay was looking through photos the other day going, oh my God, we were so skinny.
Yeah, I was 62 kilos when I got married.
Wow, yeah. That was starving yourself though, wasn't it?
No.
You did exercise
that was walking up 9 flights of stairs.
Oh, lots of exercise.
I worked on the 9th floor.
Yes.
So 5 days a week, once a day, I'd walk up the 9 floors. And then I'd walk around the city for my lunch break. And then I'd walk up to the 3rd floor and then catch the lift up.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you felt good and fit in those days?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Okay, so which one's the priority? There's 3 things showing up: sabotages, self-love, self-worth, and guilt. Which one feels the most right to you?
Most probably sabotage.
Sabotages.
Can't afford to sabotage myself now.
No, it would be crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, Les had never seen me fat.
Yeah.
Because I'd lost 4.5 stone that way.
Wow.
And so then when I started putting on weight, wish you'd lose weight.
He didn't know what to do with you.
Yeah. Whereas I've been fat all my life.
Yeah, right. Okay, so there's a couple of things showing up. We'll see which one's the priority. The first one is I release all sabotages affecting my willpower and motivation.
Yes.
I release all sabotages affecting my willpower and motivation. And hold. No. Okay, so psychological reversal. Want, need, think, safe, believe, deserve, trust, safety. It is safe to let go of this problem. And hold. It is safer to keep this problem. And hold. So weight keeps narky humans away, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Do I need to continue on from that? I can add in another one. I'll add in another one. Okay. I allow my life to flow in my own power without sabotages influencing the outcome.
Yes.
Imagine life without sabotage. Because what do you get when you get the sabotage?
Guilt.
No, guilt.
Guilt.
You get the guilt. I'm going to say that one again. I allow my life to flow in my own power without sabotage influencing the outcome. And hold.
That's true though. That I eat, then I get the guilt.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so want, need, think, safe, believe, deserve. This one's deserve.
Yay.
So who made you feel like you didn't deserve to be happy, healthy, well and sexy?
My whole life.
That's just been...
Yeah.
Do you think that's genetic? Was it in the family? Did you see that with any other family members? Or you feel like that's very specific for you?
I feel it's me.
Yeah.
Because all the kids were big. Mum and Dad were, no one was skinny. Put it that. So yeah.
So certainly that's in the genes.
Yeah.
Because if we think going back 50 years ago, like really a lot of people were quite thin. So the ones that were in that weight, had the weight creeping on, quite often something had happened stress-wise or genetic-wise, or, like there's been studies done looking at people after World War II who had gone through starvation, and it changed their genes and pretty much guaranteed things for lots of them, like obesity and diabetes and heart disease.
Yeah, well, see, Dad was in World War II.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he had heart.
Now we need to get the deserve in there. I deserve to let go of this problem. Hold. I deserve to keep this problem. Okay, silly brain wants you to keep the sabotage.
Oh, no.
That's why we need to reverse it.
Brain.
Okay, yes. Okay, brain, okay, heart, that's what we're doing. Okay, where do we need to go? Adrenal, survival, deep survival, hidden deep survival. Okay, is that the priority? No. Celestial circuit, is that the priority? No. Do we need more information? We need more information. Okay, so what do we need? Do we need flower essence, grief gauge, developmental directory? Developmental directory. Which does mean it's a childhood something, it's really young that was set up. Okay, so current to 50 to 45 to 40 to 35 to 30 to 25 to 20 to 15 to 10 to 5 to 0 to 5 to 10. So it's 5 to 10, 5 to 6 to 7 to 8, 7 to 8 years old, 7 to 7.5, 7.5 to 8. Okay. Where were you guys living around that time? 7.5.
Salisbury.
Yeah. Your dad was working?
No, Dad never worked.
Yeah, right.
Because he was a lot older.
Yeah, right. And did you have to mature then heaps younger than you would have normally?
Oh, of course I did.
Yeah. So this is saying that you had actually started to mature. What normally happens 13 to 18 years old, when you're 7 to 7.5 to 8 years old. And it takes the choice away from you because you have no choice, because that's your lot in the family. And you learned really young that you had to be self-reliant.
Yes.
There was no one else that was going to look after you.
Right.
Your mum was your number one
Yes.
support person?
Yes.
Yeah. Anyone else in the family? No. Yeah. So because part of you passively didn't feel connected to most people in your family. Just didn't have that real bond.
Yeah. I had an older sister, younger sister and an older brother, and I always had to be one side or the other.
Yeah. Yeah. And your sister has other health stuff going on.
Yes.
Yeah, so once again, it's the same sort of thing. nervous system wise, you got the feeling very, very young. You had to be self-reliant. So that's an active thing. You've got to act out and do what you need to do. But on that passive internal thing, you knew you were always going to have to be responsible for yourself. So who can you trust? Who can you...
Yeah.
So your identity by the time you were 8 was a very, you were...
I can sort of remember 8, and I would say yes.
Yeah. Now let's see if there's ego defense mechanism. Let's have a look. Okay, the only one showing up is minimization, which is minimizing your own needs, always putting yourself last.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing about food, it always puts us first.
Funny, that.
It's our best friend when we need it. So compared to you at your biggest, how many kilos are you different now to your biggest size?
Well, I was 112.
Yeah, right.
Most.
So that's 34 kilos.
Yes,
Wow, well done. For you Americans, I've got no idea what that is in pounds. Okay, so what that sabotage is doing as well is putting you into that resignation. This is my life. What's the point of changing because this is my life? So even though you've done it, because you know you can do it, that part of your brain that goes, this is going to be my pattern for the rest of my life, it's still expecting you to fail.
Really?
Once again,
I don't want,
that's consciously you don't want to fail. This is
that's
subconscious, the part of the brain that doesn't think you deserve to feel good about yourself.
No, truly.
That's all right. Yeah, feeling trapped and stuck. And how are your aches and pains at the moment?
Fantastic. I don't
Good
even
stuff.
have one.
Good. That's amazing. Yeah, right. So even at this point when you've done all the hard work and you're here, your brain feels like it's futile to try. It's still in there as that little narky thing in underneath there. Who would have been saying that to you or would that have been your ex-hubby?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I couldn't do anything right.
Yeah, okay.
So you just agree.
So he was really passive aggressive.
Yeah. And verbal abuse.
Verbal abuse. So not physical.
No.
Yeah. Verbal sometimes worse,
I'm
isn't
sorry,
it?
physical I wouldn't allow it because mum and dad, the mum had physical.
You saw it, yeah.
And I think that's why I had to grow up.
Yeah.
Because I'd seen it.
Did you ever feel like you had to protect your mum?
Oh yes, we used to sit at the kitchen table in the middle of the night talking and stuff like that. I've seen her black and blue. And,
Wow.
yeah.
Do you ever
She's a
dream
saint.
about your mum the way you do about Troy?
Not so much.
Did you after she passed?
Yes. But that's what 30 odd years ago now.
Monica's been through some tough stuff. She lost her son a few years ago to liver and bowel cancer. And you know what they say, no one should ever see their child buried. It's a tough thing. So sundew is the flower essence showing up. That's for feeling scattered, not able to focus. And once again, once we start eating and you get into that thing, all of a sudden you've eaten 2,000 calories. It's, then you go, okay, I'll start again tomorrow. But then you have guilt all night.
That's right. And you don't sleep.
Picking on yourself.
Yeah.
Was your mum a big girl?
Yeah.
No, there's a genetic pattern in here as well. So why do you think she stayed with your dad?
Because it was a dumb thing.
Yeah.
Because I know she came to me 6 weeks after we got married and she said, "He's not the guy you married." And I said, "No, I've got a ring on my finger now." And she said, "Morn, you'll make the best of it." And I hung around. He walked out, so that was my release. Otherwise, I would not have walked out.
Yeah.
So.
How long ago is that now?
21 years.
Wow.
21 years of freedom.
21 years. How fabulous.
And he took the migraines with him.
Yeah, good.
Haven't had one since.
Okay, let's go check your celestial circuit. And hold. Care factor, okay, so it's the masculine side because that's the doing. You know you've got to do the work.
Nobody's going to do it for me.
No. I can support you as much as you want me to.
But I am proud of myself.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, you were glowing this morning. It's so good.
I couldn't wait to get here.
Yeah. No. Now, any of you have been through the whole weight loss process, one of the things that happens when we're stressed and when we've been overweight for a long time is that the stress hormones like cortisol, adrenaline, noradrenaline, they can actually eat away at your muscle mass. So part 2 for Monica is going to be building that muscle mass and maintaining that muscle strength, because that's true anti-aging. So when we start winding that back, because at the moment, so we did a VLA today, a bioimpedance screening, and it looks like she's under muscle mass by about 4 kilos. But the thing about the bioimpedance machine is there's something called active tissue mass, and the active tissue mass is 2 things. It's both your muscle mass, but it's also tummy fat. So tummy fat, when our body mass index is over 30, it becomes the major endocrine organ of the body. So it makes more hormones than anything else. So your tummy fat can make cortisol, adrenaline, noradrenaline. It can convert our estrogen to toxic estrogen and create all sorts of female problems. It can convert the estrogen to toxic testosterone and create anger and frustration and rage. So the tummy fat, it becomes a big, it's just like another gland in the body.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it releases inflammatory.
I can feel it's getting smaller.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
Yes.
You've got a dip.
Yeah.
You've got a dip going on. Yeah. Good. And hold. And hold. Beautiful. Hold. Good. Perfect. Okay, so your center of gravity is back to where it should be. Hold. Yep, in there. Now let's go and have a look. Just because the number of flower essences was 8, so 0 to 7 tends to be your lifetime. By the time it's more than 7, it tends to be in the genetic line.
Okay.
Hold. Your mum, did she have sisters and brothers? Did they have weight issues?
Yeah, they're all about the same. Nobody in my family's skinny or thin even.
Yeah. Yeah. Must be cool then. So before, when we started, only deep hidden survival showed up. Now that we've got the sabotage affirmations online and the psychological reversal, all of a sudden survival, hidden deep, so it's deeper. So we've got more layers. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
It's a very, very, very good thing. So let's go have a look. EMC, MMC, PVSS, periventricular survival pattern. Okay. Now, I'm assuming already that you're not just not going to have naughty things in the house.
No.
Yeah.
I've got a list of things with me today to let you have a look at.
Cool. And hold. So that one is the orbitofrontal cortex. It's the one, when you're grabbing the second biscuit or the second piece of cake and you know you shouldn't be, that's the part that's going, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I? I'll hate myself, but I love myself and I deserve it. But you know what, it's the one that oscillates back and forth when we're trying to make a decision. Of course, food just supersedes that.
Yeah.
it, sure.